Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Online, where last time the final days has begun. Similar to what was happening in the first, it seems the folk of the land have begun transforming into monsters. Though my theory so far is those that have pretty much given up hope, that have become depressed, are the ones that are beginning to turn quicker. At least, that's what it seems like so far. That may not be all there is to it, but that's what I've got going so far. And we have no clue how to stop it, prevent it, anything. That's kind of what we're trying to do now. We're trying to figure out how it began. Hey, Vanilla. How you doing? So let's get to it. This area is for employees only. Out! Out! I'm trying to help. What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Minderuva. Sorry, Minderuva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you passed 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nafbrahal. I think I got that actually. Naprafal. By the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manua, and that massive crate there goes to Zamira by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Huh? Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Alright. Let me grab the white one, I guess. Oh, I have 75 seconds? Crap, I wasn't paying attention. Nabrafal! Hi. Thread, is it? Then you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. That's good. Alright. Ordinary crate. It's 60 seconds now to get to... Okay. If you have any crates of finished products, such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. Crate full of clothing, is it? I'll take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. And pick up the weighty crate. It's so heavy. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing, that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Wonder how a Lalafell would do with this crate. Crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to retrieve. Here, let me put that away for you. Thank you. Easy. Carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. Well, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinabara and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Okay. Heck yeah, doing alright, doing good. Now, info please. Done as I asked, have you? If Kamala is satisfied with your work, so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. Graha? I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more of those fiends. To those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers have already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion. Then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror. In the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. Strong emotions, maybe? I'm sorry. There's something you wanted to ask. Indeed. You knew the merchant Khazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Khazal? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer. I had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission. We'd have been fools to refuse. I feel terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. I tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw on Vanspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink turned into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. Poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. We suspect that everything began with Khazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing close to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Money. Grahati is eager to share all you have learned with your companions. We have to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduda, will we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy, but remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. I thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well. Alrighty. Oh, there everyone is. Oh, I don't like that everyone's kind of gathered here. Finished your rounds and ready to share.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Khazal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Balaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy!
Calm down, lady. Calm
Your
down.
Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no
Calm
effort to save
down.
all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb.
Ma'am.
We're too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him.
Oh,
Fangs!
ma'am. Ma'am, no! Oh, this is horrible.
Now!
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, this sucks. How do we even stop something like
Got
this?
to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run! As fast as you can!
Oh, no. Magic. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Cedric, no! Oh, come on now.
Our people, you must save them.
What the fuck?
Rise up.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes. You'll survive. You must.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
Oh, he's channeling his crystal exarch. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee
It's like a
this
flip,
place.
like
Carry the
a
wounded
switch
if
has
you
been
must.
flipped. Holy shit.
Indoors or underground. Above
This is
all,
the leader we need and
stay
deserve.
calm.
Hell yeah, Graha.
No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us! and make for Palika's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
True.
Right. Go with them, will you?
We will save these people. As many as we can.
Gah! He's so dependable. I love it. Ah. Oh, Alize. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. We meet again. You do remember me, yes? You saved my skin twice over in Yedlamud, and I find myself turning to you for help once more. But let us tarry here no longer. We must save Palika's stand, whatever it takes. Matsya, it pains me to put you in harm's way, but I ask your aid as well. Of course. Palika's stand is not far, just down that hill. As I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Shend, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alizain and I will keep Matsya hidden amidst the trees, and follow when the path is clear. Yep, I got it. Vanilla. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. And I'm gonna summon Kane. Oh. Alright. Oh god, these things too. Oh god. This is kind of worse than what happened in the first, because at least with the first it seems like at least those that got turned into monsters kind of lost all feeling and sensation. These people that got turned into the creatures seem to be feeling things a lot more strongly. Holy crap. Oh, hey, Aether Compass. Is there any Aether streams? It's like the opposite. Where things were passive back in the first, like stasis and everything that was turning people into the creatures. This seems a lot more active. Let me get my Aether stream. I see it. Do some Skyrim jumps. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. Now, northwest? Did I pass one on accident? I might have. Did I attune to this? I did. Okay, good. Wait, to the... Yeah, west. Oh, gosh. Alright. Alright, I got all the Aether Currents here. Looks like there's any quests. Alright, let's continue on with this and see what horrors await. What's happened to them? Good work, Shane, though I worry for Matsuya. Easy there, Matsuya. It cannot be. Must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your guard. I'm not really much of a healer, but I'll try. Villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Shoot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cooling bodies already began to stiffen. The massive wound suggests the villager was gored by a terrible beast. God damn. Exhausted. Buddy, come on. You're gonna be okay. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. If I wake, the nightmare goes on. Leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Shoot. In the house. We're gonna be fine, friend. Come on. Have you come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family. My friends. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope the others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let us do what we can to see the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Where is he? Matsuya. Buddy, come on. Oh, Shent. Shent! This is Yeruvet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. My young Matsuya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsuya, do you perchance remember Quersaf and Mevin, the young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Quersaf and Mevin bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude those fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them. Yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Alright, let's go. Let's save those we can save and defeat those we must defeat. Come on, Alpha. Kane? Okay, good. Come on, Kane. See anything? The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No. Please, stay back! Oh, no! That was Quersif. Oh, no, this is not good. I'll take a look. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry! I have no time for you, Langur. Oh no! Wersif, are you alright? Ah. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Shent. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Someone, anyone. My arms, so heavy. And my legs, I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... Wersif, no! Wersif, you must stay strong! What time? I thought I had. I don't want to die. Thank you. Please, find them. Mevin still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There's nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Karsif. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. Hurry and look. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mevin and the child must be elsewhere. Oh. Mevin and her daughter came through this area recently. You see no evidence of their passage. The frick are they? Did they return back to the village? Matsuya, did you see anything? Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you. Pray, deliver Mevrin and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
Not great.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz-Zedhan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital.
Don't lose heart, Vitra. Oh God, don't lose heart.
Our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation, as my companions tell it.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-Zedhan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Raz-Zedhan hangs in the balance. We have company.
Here we go again.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Ah, he said the thing. on, Matsuya. Come on, bud. If Marvin fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. Cannot let the fear consume you. Fear consume me? What are you talking about? Then I too could become a beast. I understand, I think. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? We're still looking. I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. With the 3 people still here, Alze and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak with Elder Eurovit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Marvin and her child, Mevin. We can do that much for Sarah. Where's words and names, words and names. I'm hard to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Questif, but he... Say no more. I understand. We lost another of our dear friends. Questif may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevin and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. Mevin have run off to. Think, Matsuya, think! We encountered no beasts during our patrols, thankfully. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. With that, let us resume our search of your friend and their child. Where should we begin, Matsuya? We follow Kisroda south, we will arrive at Perusa, the temple. It's a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mevin sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Perusa, as quickly as we are able. With me! Leave me alone, Snick. Uh-oh. Villager. Thank you. I thought it was done for. Mevin? She's a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child, gods. Worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Alright, good, 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 good. Leave me alone. Oh god, that's a big old crocodile. Break that. No! Lazia. Shit. Wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alize have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. Know how to get up there. Oh, wait. Alphino and Alize's got that. I got this man chicken. I don't want to die. Not here. Not like this. Not here. Not like this. Get there in time. Okay, go away. Realize 30 minutes was up just like that, my god. Oh goddamn! I didn't even notice he turned into one. Oh help! No! God damn it! Alphino. There you are. How fare the others? I've helped the best I can. I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
To the moon!
That I cannot say.
Hey, Lucian.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping
Oh,
these things.
easy there, friend.
And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely. here. Though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
I saw the beast, but not it chasing someone. I trust your eyes, though, Alizé. Let's go! Complete. What? Was that Mervyn? We must go after them at once. Warm hearts, rekindled hopes. Alizé is gazing out intently between the trees. Over there. My view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Shent, go with Matsuya and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south. There! Oh god, they're so far away.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
Oh, that's the wrong thing to do. But nice! Nice, Alphino! Alizé! Oh, shit! Oh, double shit! Oh, God! Oh, no, they ain't giving up. Oh, don't, no, 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 no! No!
God have mercy!
Go! God damn it! Fuck! Pardon my French, but god damn it! Oh, Mervyn! Oh, where's your kid? Please, 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 where's the kid? Mervyn's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death, no doubt, came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Frick! Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, please. Please. You take the babe in your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Up, up, up. Up. Better not frickin' mess with me, monkeys. Not now, you better... Oh no, no, no! What do we do? What do we do? So, where are they? You find Mevin and the child. Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Not now! Matsia, take the child.
Oh.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village? But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
Good man. Go.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way.
No!
No! Not you too! Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid! To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Oh, God!
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah!
Oh, Mats.
Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Right before the village.
Every agony.
Whoa! Estinian! Itra!
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Oh.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Yeah, to help on high.
What, like divine aid?
Eh. A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Of course. It will be fun, they said. Go. I'll keep watch until your work is done. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palkistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Kesef died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. True, to think the day would come when even that smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Frickin' stumbling over my words. Play Final Fantasy 14, they said. Oh. May their souls be reunited one day. For that and so many other blessed possibilities, we must avert the final days. Yay. Stinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You're ready, then. In that case, let's head to Palkistan. No doubt Vitra is waiting. Ba 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 ba. Songs of loss and fire and faith. God damn it. I mean, they did tell us in the title of this freaking game. Are you hearing, feeling, and thinking now, Shent? Yes. Yes, I am. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Whereas and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavner as well, I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Arwen as my loyal servant. Am I to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nadana, what are you doing here? Yo. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palaka's Stand in their time of need, and so and I, several of my colleagues from the Great Work, came to offer our services. The alchemists had already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Vashan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. Rumor had circulated for many years about the high crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Vashan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using this simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and deduced not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Arwen's associates was manipulating it from afar, and though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given us upon us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors, not only of Razatan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. Man, holy shit, the people of the Great Works. Compare them to the people of frickin' Shanlin. Not Shanlin. I'm frickin' messed up the name of the place, but you know what I mean. It's like night and day. One's given up while the other is still fighting. It would seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Razatan fares. What will you do, Scions? Charlian. There we go. I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Not too burdensome, I promise. This way. Vitra chose to reveal his identity to the village of Pakistan before all others. A wise choice considering the warm reception. He even seemed a little relieved. It remains to be seen how the people of Razatan will take the news, but if this was any indication, he need not worry. Curious, isn't it? The burning sky is so ominous, yet the crackling flames here are somehow calming. What a lovely aroma. I wonder what sort of spices those are. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky and those terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnair? The end of days. The end of days is happening. Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai. Brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Idana. By all means, allow us to assist. Thank you. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the wakeful Torana. Alright, Estinian. I see how it is. Alright, hey. Want some tea? Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. Not too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? A mug of piping hot chai brewed from the aromatic tea leaves, flavored with Nadana's secret blend of herbs and spices, then mixed with rich milk. Have some tea. cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No. No, you're right. It's precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Hi, Mender. You have any repair? Alrighty, who else? How was that? The aroma of chai truly is irresistible. Do you suppose Nadana would mind if I helped myself to a cup? I thought she said she had enough for everyone. I assume that includes us, but who knows? I don't want to assume. On that traveler, Chocobo Porter, no, it's fine, but at least I talked to you. Junkmonger. Hello, weary citizen. Wait, I know you. You're the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. Times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. What future awaits us? How can Razitan hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Have some tea. Calm. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. No matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do. Yes. Back to work. Once I've finished this cup. Thank you. Anyone in the house need it? No. What am I missing? Maybe someone behind the house? See if I can get a bird's eye view from it. Oh, there are places up above. Alphino? I heard that the survivors we met at the temple have all returned safely. The crisis may not have passed, but being home and among friends should do much to ease their spirits. Fair. Ah-ha! On the other side. Mishida? I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I... We fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Tea. This is for me. We used to drink chai together often. Shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory. And for who... And we who must remember. And now there are quests. I know we are beset by monsters, beasts, and worse, but if you have even an ounce of strength to give, I would ask for your aid. I am in need of a brave soul to help patrol the area in search of any lost refugees. I would ask my brothers and sisters of the Radiant Host, but our numbers have been greatly diminished. This is all we can do to keep the darkness from swallowing this settlement whole. Of course. Very good. It shall be heartening to have another warrior by my side. Let us commence at once. You have cool armor. I think it's cool anyway. We should begin our patrol by heading south, a route through which many refugees from Yedlinmad pass. We'll cover more ground if we split into two groups. If you should find anyone in need, go to their aid, and if you discover any discarded effects, collect them for safekeeping. And if you should encounter one of those terrible beasts, slay it where it stands. Once we've made a thorough search of the area, let us rendezvous back here. Godspeed. Alright. So probably one of each then. One item, one person to save, and one monster to beat. Or maybe a combination of the three. Let's go for the one that's a little out of the way. Bird. I said, don't look at me, bird. In fact, I should really bring my bird out. Back out of here, Kane. I still need you, bud. Probably finding some items. There's no miasma, so I don't think it's going to be enemies. It's the right area, but to detect nothing out of the ordinary. Wounded citizen? Oh no, you're gonna turn into one of the creatures, aren't you? More pressing matters at hand! Khan, thank the gods. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing out here? Looking for people. You should head on back too. You see, so the Radiant Host looks over us yet. For that I am grateful. Well, I suppose if I follow the path you took to get here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anyone alive. Or, you didn't leave anything alive, did you? I think you're the first person that I've seen so far. Big Toyga. Oh! See his strength. You see a strange statuette laying on the ground depicting a woman wearing a beastly mask. Maybe best to collect it. This one again. Welcome back. I've heard all about your noble deed. Allow me to thank you for protecting those we cannot. I'll add my thanks to hers. If not for you, I'd be nothing but food for the beasts. You more than earned a reward for your time. Speak with me again at Palka's stand and I'll ensure you get it. The work ahead of us is vast, and any lives we can save are precious indeed. All I came across in my patrol was discarded belongings and scattered luggage. Did you find anything else of note? A small statue depicting a figure with the body of a woman and the head of a beast. I recognize this figure. Doubtless you are curious to what it depicts. There is a legend that tells of a Manusia goddess who sought the strength of Murga, wresting her own head from her body and replacing it with the bestial pet of the Murga. In pursuit of wisdom, did a Murga do the same, replacing his own head with that of Manusia? Thus were born divine beings gifted with both strength and wisdom, heralding an age of untold peace. One of the refugees must have dropped this in their flight. This figure is a reminder the most insurmountable hardships can be overcome by looking beyond the bounds of tribe for help. A figure so fine was likely beloved by its owner. I shall do what I can to see it return to them. Thank you for your help today, traveler. What the frick's this strange lemur? Weary Radiant. Ah, what luck. You look capable of braving the jungles unscathed. Would you help me search for a group of refugees that became separated from? As the chaos unfolded around us, I fled in the direction of the Agama Temple along with a few others. There, one of those terrible beasts fell upon us, and I lost track of my group in the chaos. I was able to make my way here, none of the others have, and I worried for their safety. I'd like nothing more than to search myself, but all hands are required to defend this place. Agama Temple is to the west. Please journey there and guide anyone you can find back here. I only hope that some manage to survive the madness. Graffiti! No, not Quan. Oh, unfortunate straggler. Who are you? Are you here to save me? Mm-hmm. Of course, I knew she wouldn't forget about us. The beast prowled the area for some time, but I managed to find refuge among these rocks. However, I've been too frightened to set foot from this shelter for fear of drawing the attention of some hungry animal. But with you, I believe I can find the courage. Will you accompany me to Palaka's stand? Of course. Thank you. Now let us tread carefully. Okay, guard duty. Certain duties require that you escort an NPC to a designated location while guarding them from any attacks. Should you stray too far from the NPC or they are attacked, they will stop moving. The escort attempt will fail if the NPC is incapacitated. You stray too far from them, or you change areas. In the event of failures, you may return to the starting point and try again. As if the jungle wasn't dangerous enough already. Alright, let's go. Go. Something doesn't want us here. Go, then. Let's go. Go. Go, 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 go. Doesn't it feel like we're being watched? You sense a hostile presence. Wah! Something doesn't feel right here. Oh, the frick is that? Oh. Okay, that's what that is. That is in fact a mount. That's fine. Frick. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life. It's all good. Please tell that brave woman from the Radiant Host that I have arrived safe and sound. Must think of a way to repay your bravery. Watch your rifle, I recognize that man from the group I was with. I am overjoyed to see him safe. Thank you for escorting him here. Truly you are worthy of the reputation you've earned. Dare say even Agama would be awed of your bravery. He was a storied mendicant from the Arcasadara. When the Heroes landed ashore this island and war broke out, he spared no effort to save the lives of all who were injured in the conflict. He saw no tribes, only those in need. He's not so different from you, who throws himself into the maw of danger to save someone they've never met. If Agama's spirit lives on today, it is through your selfless deeds. Take this as a reward. I have no doubt you would deny it if I let you. Once my watch is ended, I shall patrol the woods in search of any more hiding amongst the trees. Thank you for delivering the chai, Shent. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no sign of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition. For it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Freebird Thavnir! Under his wing. Mistra is eyeing you as if there is something he wants to say. Matsias, as you have finished your deliveries, might I talk to you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mevin and Kosov's remains? Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents. But I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid foods, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe that a magic at work, how their tension fades with every sip. Let's pray that Palakistan has seen the last of these transformations. At least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavnir, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Razatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. I will do what I can as well. I'll bring rations and supplies from Akiali. You have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The Wakeful Tirana, near the bridge at Rezatan, as I recall. Very well, then. Bye. What fine apocalyptic weather we're having. Oh, I overshot. How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I hope things have not been too eventful in our absence. I have apprised Estinian of the situation at Palkistan, so we needn't have that conversation. Afano told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you'll be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It would seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city of Alzadal's Path. Come. God, I wonder how things went here. Hopefully alright. Stola, Thancred, Graha! I liked how Graha went full Exarch mode. He flipped his crystal Exarch switch. Yeah, there's a poor old woman who became a beast set her grandson a gun to Palaka's stand. I hope he survived. There's a lingering sense of desolation here, but that is much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. It will be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies, but they're far stronger than you may think. It's good to see you safe, given the skies. It is all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. Exarch mode Graha's great. I know, right? I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation was made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? I think so, yeah. So Vitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. Suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda then. But before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. Can I do this now? Have I done the amount of quests I need to, or do I need to wait for this last one before I'm able to? No, not yet. Alright, probably after this last part here. Although, I can just get a free port from Charlian to the village and just fly here. Now that I can fly. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. All is well. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of the beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Vashan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Leave me be, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh gods, what are you doing, scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. They're taken care of. Go to the square. Square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. And you say there's someone else who would lead Razatan in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'm gonna make them regret it. Thancred, how'd you beat me up here? Finished rounding up the stragglers. A proclamation will begin shortly. Let's wait here, lest we miss something important. Welcome back, Shent. Alphino told me everything. I was pleased to hear that Vitra has chosen to reveal himself at last. The people at Razatan need a strong and wise satrap more than ever. People are slowly making their way here, but many are still gripped by fear and doubt. Hopefully Vitra's message of hope will resonate strongly enough with the ones willing to listen and spread to every corner of Thavnair. I hear you're able to bring the situation at Palaka's stand under control. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. It was not my place to give orders, but I am glad the people heeded them. That was fine. You did great. But now they have need of a true leader, a magnanimous and just satrap who can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. If anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity, it is he. Worm and man, working towards a common goal. It would seem the people still have lingering doubts. I can't blame them. Yet we know what strength is afforded us with one of the first brood on our side. I have faith the citizenry will come to understand and accept him in time. True. Very, 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 very true.
Look! Someone's coming!
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
People of Razathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
I think they will.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavnair, our home. friends and loved ones have been taken from us, I too have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Ratzathan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, has she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity has stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Ratzathan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azale's face.
Indeed.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Ratzathan, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
Look to your left.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th Umbral Calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It's true too. Still
It is for that
he
very
fled
reason
from in the
I
beginning.
come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
I like the way you put that.
Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh. Yo.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana?
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Oh, God! My flower! No! No!
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha.
Please do.
Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Under normal circumstances, the forum's proposal would be regarded as sheer madness. But when the sky burns, even madness can sound appealing. Doubtless Vitra is loath to abandon his home, and yet, absent other options, he cannot dismiss the option out of hand. The solution sits ill with me, but if life has taught me anything, it's that there is little to be gained from arguing with Charlians. We must take it upon ourselves to find a better way. Even were Vitra to acquiesce to their proposal, just how do the Charlians intend to transport the nation's entire populace to the moon? That's what I was wondering too. Are we gonna finally learn what exactly, like how they've been communicating and how they've been transporting supplies there? Don't Nadana know you should never say stuff like "we will meet again"? Don't do that, no! I didn't even think of the flag. Don't plant it. Don't draw attention to the flag. We have no better, safer course of action to offer than fleeing to the moon. I know this. And yet Vitra and his people love their home. There must be something we can do. The soldier of the Radiant there. If I'm not mistaken, he accompanied Awen to Venice Body. Could it be that he knew Vitra's identity all along? I've been entrusted with a message meant for you and your companions. When you're done speaking amongst yourselves, I would share it with you. Oh shit, okay. Alpha Note. Far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there's still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be as Nadana said, the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? If so, are we powerless to forestall it? The Radiant Host Soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megadu to prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of my appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Merida's Mehan. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action. That seems an ideal venue. She drew attention to the flag herself. No, I didn't. No, I personally didn't notice it. It's only when you mentioned it. No, I'm kidding. You Shantabet, there's someone we had hoped to introduce to you in particular, which I am loath to detain you further. Might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation. Knowing full well your services are in highest demand right now, this must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Who do they want me to meet? Alright. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I should go on ahead. Hey! Looks like I can finally do the Aetheryte now. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yay, I can. Nice. Access to the Aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency, a risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune with the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Wonderful. Who the heck are we meeting with, then? You're introducing me to someone? Have I been through here? Have I done this? Yeah, I have. Okay. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the Hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Razatan's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Sundrop. Oh, various delegates. Cool. I think I would meet Doman's savior here in this distant land. Shunt, we've been waiting for you. Wait, I know you. Ah, but forgive me, idle chatter can wait. Well, look who we have here. Word of your deeds in Razatan has reached the Sultanate, so you know. Liberate of all Amigo is always a welcome sight. If I can be of service in any way, just ask. I did attune! I did! Oh, Ishgard. I guess I was... Oh, Shantabetter. Ishgard remembers. Let there be no doubt. The Fury favors us this day, that we may stand in the presence of a true hero. Ah, so you're the one I've heard so much about. I have no idea who you are. What? Suddenly, the music! Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Hi. Sherbert. Oh, so you're the famous Shantabetter, eh? I knew at the moment you stepped through the door, with the look of one who's walked through hell. Sherbert, please! You're speaking to the satrap's honored guest and savior of our people. Can you not show a mediocre of respect? Endwalker role quests? Role quests? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here. We'll be soon enough. I don't know what a role quest is. More formally, then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-round good egg, I'm sure. I like her. I like her a lot. The sass. This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. A man after my own heart. I like that. I match sass with sass. Don't you worry. I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Razatan welcomes delegations from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sandrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? We've got representatives from Doma. Hello. Ul'dah and Alamigo. Limsa Liminsa. Gridania. And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distances between Razatan and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high regard, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. I'll tell y'all what to look out for. Honestly, no matter how bad it is, try not to despair. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red, because it is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavnair reached the Grand Company of Yolzi and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. We began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this isle in Corvos. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout Allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Shoot. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to what involved the merchant Kazal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restrictions. If anyone anywhere overcame by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here at Razatan, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tends to be the biggest, blasphemies. A fitting name, as any. To ensure calamity in the future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat, to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies, and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they've all doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease, prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength, and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess widely different characteristics. That works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Oh boy. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You have gained access to the Rogue Quest for Endwalker. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. Yahoo! Limson. Storm clouds brewing. The Limson delegate would entreat your aid in dealing with a grave threat back home. Ashent, on behalf of Admiral Fishwin, I thank you for your many deeds in service of Limsa. We have received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those that plague Razatan have been sighted on the Noskian coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in hopes of quelling the threat. Yet there is much we do not understand about our foe. And as such, your expertise in this area would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? I will do all that I can. Excellent. The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side, I am certain. Pray set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will appraise you of the details upon your arrival. Pray forgive Sherbet's her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it's simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mahane? I know Razatan like the back of my hand. Glad to hear you become familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all the drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant Host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Razatan in our time of need. We will endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Arwen's legacy and serve Master Vitor well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. At least I can do these quests and it'll give me something to do while waiting for dungeons and raids. Oh, I'm dumb. Alright, let us go here. Take part in the eating and the feasting. And the talking. And then I'll probably end it for today. No. Forgive me for not wanting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched. I'm overdue for a good meal. The threat here has been quelled, but our job's only just begun. I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite. Good you could join us. Meliel over there will be happy to take your order. How was your meeting with the Radiant? I'd love to hear more. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. It was a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazil from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As a smallest token of our thanks, your food and drinks tonight are Marid's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Piping hot mug of chai, please. Need it to calm my mind. As you wish. Pray join your friends, and I will bring you your drink. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, Patel? We've already started to get reports of monsters appearing. Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Here we go.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
Yep.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
You want me to hold off on the stream? I could always do that if you want.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more. So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Dragon?
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Going back to the first?
No, we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
There'll be an opportunity to look in on the others as well.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah, things are happening here. Is
That
there
said,
anything happening
the
to the
odds
first?
are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
Surprise, extra Endwalker region, the Crystarium.
Till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Thank you, Estinian. I trust you with that. You're like the most powerful person we have here.
Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
Emmett, stop it!
Yes, so much left for you to see.
I don't want to see anymore.
Where beginning ends and end begins.
God damn it. Alrighty. Everyone just looking at me. Guess that's true. I never said what I was gonna do. I guess mine's going to help Maelstrom. Stretch. Fair. You know what? I will also stretch. Well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach after all. Burning skies? Blasphemies? None if I've got anything to say about it. Hear, feel, think, see? I think I see. Final days. How far has the phenomenon spread? And how does it manifest itself in each land? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Razatan and the Alliance, so I may need to go hunting. If the form truly has been spurred to action by Heidelin's prophecy, then is it not odd that the anti-tower was entrusted to Master Matoya, who bears them no love? What's the anti-tower again? No doubt she has a reason for this, and I would know what it is. Nothing like a feast to lift the spirits. I trust you enjoyed yourself as well. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Yep, for going back to the first, I think so. In that case, it's time we each attend to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Rin. Ryan. Tell her I miss her. Aww, Daddy Thangrid. Oh, higher. The Baby Doll Final Boss Dungeon. Kalka and Bryna. I am drawing a blank. It has been a while. Huh. God has something he wishes to give you. Oh. Take this, Shent, my spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. True, thank you. Being the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. Hi, oh, hi. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensa gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them. I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Will do. Well, we had best be on our separate ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Alright, everyone. Good luck. Take care and keep heart. Up the down staircase. Alrighty, I think I'll leave it here. If things are really gonna be starting up with the next stream, if you don't want to miss it, I don't mind waiting. You and Vanilla are two of the few people that actually stop by and chat with me on these streams, and I do appreciate it, so I don't mind doing that. If you want, even, I could always swap, instead of doing the Ni no Kunai stream on Sunday morning? Yeah, Sunday morning, I could do that tomorrow around this time, and I could do Final Fantasy XIV around whenever I do Ni no Kunai instead. If you want, I don't mind swapping those around. I still get to stream, and you can see my pain and suffering as we go along through Final Fantasy XIV. If that's a better time, anyway. Actually, while I wait too, I have actually done quite a bit without even looking to see if I oh, I have a few new titles. Magus Resistor. Because the Magus Sisters. Okay. Moonwalker. Hey, you know what? Lighting Way. Ah. helping the bunny folk. Vitra's Valiant. And Lemurs. I like Moonwalker. Moonwalker for now. So eventually I do want to change my job. I just don't know what I want to change it to. Oh god, they already have the Beastmaster up? Oh shoot. I keep forgetting Dance is a physical range DPS. I wouldn't mind trying something like the Summoner. I feel like now that we've found a way of fighting off the Tempering, story-wise, being a Summoner would kind of make sense too. Kind of bringing the powers that we that we were originally fighting against in the very first, like, game, in the base game, now bringing them together in our time of need to help actually save the world. I feel like that's kind of coming for full circle in a way, you know? I kind of like the thought of that. Ni no Kunai is on Mondays. Mondays worse since you're going to be on a plane. Ah! You'll be going to the Faroe Islands for a week? Oh, that sounds... Hopefully that sounds like fun. Hopefully it's not all like work and everything and you'll actually be able to enjoy yourself. I'm assuming it's work, but if it's just like vacation, I hope you have fun. What time do I typically start streams on Saturdays? I tend to start them around 4 o'clock my time, so about 3 hours ago, pretty much, from now. It's mostly work. Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I tend to stream 4 o'clock my time, because it gives me enough time to do about 3 to 4 hours of streaming, and then, well, not 4, about 2.5 to 3 hours of streaming, and then getting ready for work. Hopefully you'll be able to find some time to relax and enjoy the islands. I assume it'll be nice. I don't know. But yeah, I tend to around 4. If you're not able to, it is what it is. Again, I don't mind putting it off until next week as well, if need be. It happens. And again, like I said, you're one of the few people that watches my streams, and I appreciate you, so I definitely don't mind waiting a bit for you to get back. Just do it normally tomorrow. Okay, I'll try to do it normally tomorrow then, if you can make it. Oh no. Well, I hope you don't get stuck in a muddy ditch. Gosh. All right then. I'll stream normally tomorrow then. We'll do more of the Final Fantasy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna think more about maybe swapping over to Summoner before the end. Again, I like the thought of that in a way, you know? Our big threats in the beginning of the game were the primals, and now in the air quotes end game, the Endwalker, having them as part of what's saving the day. I like the thought of that. So maybe I'll think about doing that at some point. I don't know. Alrighty. Maybe start with the role quest instead of the main story quest too. Okay, I'll start with the role quest next time. The one that tells me to go to the Maelstrom command? Okay. I'll do that. Sounds good to me. Alright. So that's the plan. Things are still normal. So I'll be able to... I'll stream next time. We'll start with speaking with the Secretariat at Maelstrom Command. Storm Clouds Brewing. So that'll be for tomorrow. The day after will be 2 a.m. Nino Kunai, 2 a.m. for me. Followed by a probably 5 or 6 o'clock Yakuza stream. So heck yeah. Alright. We're good. All's normal. Alright. So thank y'all again. Thank you, Lucian, for stopping by and taking part in my suffering. You too, Vanilla. I appreciate you both chatting with me. Thank you. And I hope, again, I know it's mainly work, but I hope you do have at least a decent time at work and traveling, Lucian. Until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.